Right, so hello viewers and welcome to Sniper Elite V3, or rather, just 3. I'm your host PPQ, and today we'll be starting a new Let's Play series, really just checking out the campaign for this game, and maybe we'll get some time to play through maybe some of the challenges with the multiplayer mode that they've added here. Right, so some of the veteran viewers might remember that Sniper Elite V2 was actually one of the first games that I had Let's Played, and I'm definitely excited to see what they've added to the sequel here. So we'll begin a new campaign and we'll really just go from there. And like the sequel, because the first game inside the series was more so of a simulator than say an arcade game, they give you the option of playing, say, on some of the easier difficulties as a sort of like a third-person shooter, or some of the harder difficulties for more so of a simulator experience. We'll go
Most
with the
of Europe has been
mixture of the
crushed
two.
under the Axis boot, forcing an Allied retreat. Their supply lines for food and raw materials are crippled. The Suez Canal is a lifeline, connecting Britain with its empire and Middle Eastern oil, making the war in North Africa crucial. As the British and Axis armies face each other across the Libyan-Egypt border, the front line swings like a pendulum across the western desert. A harsh, unforgiving strip of land between the Mediterranean and the Sahara. Mechanized warfare has come of age. Here, tanks are king. I've arrived in Tobruk off a boat filled with replacements and reinforcements. Young men blindly rushing to their deaths. None of them are comfortable having someone like me around. Suits me fine. Most of them won't make it out of here alive. Rommel was kicked out during Operation Crusader, but Axis forces are once again sweeping across the western desert. The Gazala Gallop began with the Allied retreat, and Rommel is at the city's throat. There's no time for tactics. 35,000 of us have one order. Hold Tobruk.
Okay. Oh, more cutscenes, I suppose.
Snipers! Snipers are needed the wall!
Right, so it looks like we have our first goal here. And there we go, now we have control. So, let's get to the wall, let's check what our objectives are here, and just get to the ramparts. Alright, fair enough. And it looks like the game just pretty much throws you right into the mix here with the shooting and all. And perfect. So as you can probably tell, I mean, the sniping definitely makes a return here. Looks like we nicked our first kill inside the game on the shoulder here. We'll see whether or not we can go for some sort of a headshot here. And it looks like the Tortorio goes further by a bit. There we go, that should be a nice headshot. Ooh. Nice, just skims the top of the skull there. And that'll be the end of those two people. Right, so I'm definitely liking how they've sort of stylized this campaign. I'm told that it's a lot more open than, say, the second game, in that it you have a few of these objectives to do, but you also have secondary objectives, along with a few other things here and there. Where exactly are we supposed to go right now? Kill the remaining spotter, alright? And one of the things that I've just noticed is that if you look at the side of the screen there, or just slightly to the right of our mini-map, there is actually a heartbeat counter, so that is definitely something that... I don't remember whether or not that was inside the second game, but that's definitely an interesting mechanic there. Damn. Wanted to kill one of those spotters, the people with the binoculars, through the actual binoculars. That would have been definitely very neat. And looks like for the next thing we're supposed to take out, we'll have to destroy that vehicle. So we're supposed to tag these guys. Let's see. Right, there we go. We'll put a tag on them. Switch back to the sniper. Aim down the scope. I'll use the dead or the empty lung system again. And we can just shoot them out like this, I suppose. Oh, I see. You have to take out all parts of the vehicle. So, second thing would be gas tank. There we go. That thing should be dead. I think another one of the improvements that they've added inside the third game here is that inside the second, with it being centered around the Battle of Berlin and all, there really weren't too many vehicles inside it. But seeing as how, I mean, the North African campaign here featured, you know, tanks tremendously, what they've done is that they've added those X-ray kill cams to vehicles. In the first game, or in the second game, it was just sort of like you'd shoot these red little caps that, for whatever reason, every single vehicle had on their either gas tanks or on the engine, and it really just went from there. Right, so what else are we supposed to do now? Find a route.
The Germans are using Nebelwerfers. I need to do something about them.
Through the mountain pass. Alright, we can do that. And it looks like they have a sort of like a, yeah, menu here for equipping various different things. Let's see what we actually have right now. So we have a M1 Garand standard issue rifle, we have a Sten gun, and we also have a few grenades, a Welrod stealth pistol, and it looks like we also have difference between medkits versus bandages. Looks like we're actually down by 3 bars of health, so let's use a medkit. Let's see what that does. Press F to heal yourself, alright. Oh, I see, and then it does a little animation, and that will heal us up. Right, so that's good. I think now we get to see some of the, say, sandbox game, or semi-open world game.
They won't hear
modes,
me
what I should
approach
say.
if I crouch.
Right, so let's go, crouch. And you can play this game more so in the form of a traditional shooter, or alternatively you can sort of do these takedowns, go around being all sneaky-like, and I believe later on we'll get access to some of the mines and traps, as you can, yeah, see right here, inside these empty, or currently empty slots. Right, and it looks like we got our first secondary goal, get 8 kills using silent takedowns. That guy looks like
This
he's
is a
just
good
laying
time
down.
to use the Welrod.
Okay. Learn a little bit more about the stealth system there. Just noticed that we're gaining experience points for these kills. I'm not really sure what that's for. I saw that in my test run as well. It's kind of a odd bit inside the game. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to stealthily kill both of these guys. That guy is completely unaware, so alright, I guess that works as well. And ooh, got some dynamite. And flint and steel, apparently. So yeah, it looks like this is where the game sort of opens up. It looks like we have quite a few options. We can either climb up here, or alternatively, I think there's also a map inside the game. Yes, there is. We can go down into this open area, I believe is where that goes. So yeah, definitely you have varying objectives and different paths to do them. Let's see. I think I alerted one of the guys up there. And the noise from the Nebelwerfers, I believe, will actually hide our shots here. There we go. And it's also another mechanic inside the game. You can use the sounds from your environment to disguise your moves here and there. So it looks like that guard won't be bothering us. Try to get that Nebelwerfer right here. Try to do these as silently as possible. Still want to go for these secondary objectives though as well. Let's come over here, take them down. And we'll just put them right there. We can, of course, hide the bodies if we'd like. Doesn't look like that'll do too much right now. And looks like the game will just repeat what I've just told you. We can use sound for these operations if we choose to. This place is actually marked up on my map as a sniper's nest. We'll see what that's all about in just a second here. But right now I want to get rid of these guys.
Hallo? Da ist er! Vorsicht!
Oh. That is not very good. Game still has a few issues with the stealth system in that when you try to get into melee range, it either sometimes does the melee animations or doesn't. So with that said, there might be a few like awkward times where I'll try to go and I'll try to say take some guy down quietly, and what'll just happen is it'll end up in this moment where like it'll be this guy, the person we play as, and I guess the German soldier looking at each other a tad awkwardly. But that is nonetheless a small issue there. Right, so from this location, can we actually see any of these gun crews? It doesn't look like we can, unfortunately. Oh, space, enter the sniper's nest. Oh, I see, we can pick off that gun crew from here. For whatever reason, that's it's barely like, I don't know, I'd say like maybe like 10 meters from each other. I don't really know why that's there, but alright. Anyhow, we still have a job to do, so let's continue. Let's see what we can do about this gun crew over here. Try to use these stealth takedowns once again. Let's see, so we can vault over here, take this guy down. There we go, so that objective is met. Right, so no more stealth takedowns, I guess, in that regards, and switch to the pistol from now on. There's one guard up ahead patrolling, let's see.
Ich habe was gehört. Wir haben ihn in die Enge getrieben.
Huh? Oh, I see the guy in the distance saw me, alright, that's fair.
Oh!
We'll see whether or not we can lose these guys here. There we go. Right, so I think for the guards and the alerted system, or sort of the stealth system there, whenever you trigger alarm, I think it just disappears whenever you walk past. I don't really care, I just really want to get these guys gone, so I think I'll just unleash the beast on them, if you will, with the stun gun here, or a Sten gun here. That guy is just soaking up bullets. I guess they didn't really change the weaponry, or the non-sniper weaponry too much. They kind of really use up a lot of ammunition to just kill
is neutralized.
Very few people.
I might as well check the ridge.
Right, so going from here, I think it would be a good time to use medkit. Medkit? There we go. Use one of these things, and I think all we're really supposed to do is get right there. Yeah. Jump across gaps. There we go. I was kind of expecting some sort of sniping section right there, but alright, I suppose that works. You know, I'd be actually, yeah, so there's an experience system here. I'm not really sure what it does, but I think it just unlocks certain camouflage options for the multiplayer.
We lost Tobruk,
some skins there.
but my work had drawn the attention of British naval intelligence. They've been following one of Hitler's protégés sent to Africa, a ruthless advocate of nerve agents in the last war, General Franz Wahlen. Their informant, close to Wahlen, has gone dark, so they want me to investigate. My first port of call is the Gaborone Oasis, an Axis transport hub. Scout teams and commanders pass through here, along with intel. I have the cover of darkness on my side. There's a few officers in the area, so that's where I'll start my search. I can see plenty of elevation around the lake, perfect to set up my rifle. If Wahlen's been here, there'll be a trail, and I'll find it.
Okay, so I guess that'll be the second mission here. I think this will be a nice place to, you know, take a quick breathing break, and when I get back, we'll play some more of this game. So, I'll see you guys then. You know, be sure to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video series so far, because of course that helps me out a ton, and that will keep you guys posted whenever I upload videos inside the YouTube homepage as well. So, I'll see you guys in a bit.